San Diego Unified was ahead of the game in 2021 when the governor announced the rollout of universal transitional kindergarten. State funding was available for districts to expand the program.
This year, we have provided free full-day transitional kindergarten for 4-year-olds at nearly all of our elementary schools all across the district, except I think 2. And no one else is doing that. There are still many districts that are only providing TK for a portion of their 4-year-olds.
Shayna Hazen is president of the San Diego Unified School Board. The district expects TK enrollment to triple next year from when it first started in 2021. But now the state budget cuts $550 million meant to help school districts upgrade their facilities for TK classrooms.
Because of the tight budget year, and because of the state deficit and the significant deficit we're facing in San Diego Unified, we aren't going to be able to open up as many new TK classrooms as we were hoping next year, but we will still be providing free full-day TK for 4-year-olds at all of our schools.
Hazen says San Diego Unified will use its general fund to support the facilities 4-year-olds need, like bathrooms inside their classrooms. But not all school districts are able to do that.
Those grant funds typically go to districts with a higher proportion of low-income students, a higher proportion of students receiving free and reduced priced meals. So we don't typically have access to those funds. But for the districts who don't have bond funds and don't have dollars available to build out those classrooms, this is a hit for them.
The governor's revision also cuts into the Emergency Child Care Bridge program for foster children. When an emergency foster placement is made, the new caregiver often needs access to child care right away. The Bridge program supports and funds the child care for the foster families.
The projection was going to be 40% of the foster care bridge program, so almost 50%. So it's kind of a huge cut.
Daryl Chidas is a part of the San Diego YMCA's foster care bridge program.
And so our voucher side will be cut if it goes through. And that means less money to bring more families on. So if there's less money, families may be unlikely to take these kids on because they know there's childcare is going to be paid for and it's going to come out of their own pocket, which is kind of tough, especially in how childcare is kind of a little bit expensive nowadays.
He says the cut could deepen the trauma of foster children already in a vulnerable place. Details on the finalized budget are expected in late June. Tania Thorne, KPBS News.